Ariel. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Well, it's so good to meet you. My name is Miss Kelsey, and what brings you in today?
Well, I just moved here and I'm just having a hard time finding friends because everyone here is just so mean.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, my dad got a new job, so our family moved in the area and I came here and I thought I would make a lot of friends, but everyone seems like they don't want to be my friend.
Well, I definitely understand that. I'm sorry you are experiencing that, but we're going to talk a little bit more about that today. Okay. So first thing first, Aria, I want you to take a look at this image here. And I know my drawing is a bit off, but think about a car, right? If you flip a car upside down, what do you see?
The wheels.
The wheels, right? You see all the stuff in the middle, but you see the wheels, right? So these are the front two wheels and these are the back two wheels, okay? So when we think about the front two wheels, let's think about what we think, right? So our thoughts, our actions, our body functions, and our feelings, okay? So let's think about the situation, right? You said you think that people here are mean, right? Based on that, what are your actions? Like, how have your actions been impacted based on what you think?
I think when I get mad, I roll my eyes.
Okay. So when you're upset, you're rolling your eyes, right? Okay. What about any other body functions? I know normally if we're upset, if we different things start happening, right? If we're rolling our eyes, we're experiencing other things. Any other body functions that come along with that you've experienced?
I also cross my arms.
Okay, so that's understandable, crossing your arms, okay? And based on that, what feelings are you having that are associated with your thought that people are mean, you're rolling your eyes, you're crossing your arms? What are you feeling when that happens?
I'm mad and sad at the same time.
Okay, you're mad and you're sad. Why are you mad and sad?
Because I'm mad that nobody wants to be my friend, and I'm also sad because, everybody wants to have friends.
Absolutely understandable. Okay. Well, when we think about a car, Ariel, those front two wheels determine where we go, right? Think about when you're driving. Do the back wheels determine what direction we go in? No, the front two wheels. So our thoughts and our actions are very powerful. Okay, so what we think and how we act are very powerful. Okay, so I want you to just keep that nugget in your mind as we move through today. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do when you think about school, right? I want you to think about what image comes into your mind. So when you just think about school in general, what comes to mind? So take a couple moments and think about that.
At my old school, I think about, being with my friends in the cafeteria and eating and, talking with each other.
Okay, awesome. Definitely understand that. So when you think about school, you think about being in the cafeteria, eating, and just socializing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Laughing, joking with your friends. Understandable. Okay. So switch gears a little bit. Have there ever been a time where you had a mental thought in your mind and you had to behave a certain way to make that thought a reality? Meaning there was something that you had in your mind, but you had to do a certain thing in order to make that come to fruition.
Well, my mom said if I got good grades and did well, we could go shopping.
Okay. So what did you do?
I started working on my grades and I made sure that they were good and I did good in school.
All right. So as a result, you got what you wanted based on your behavior.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's hold it there. All right. So do you believe that those mental thoughts in your mind, can they change? Okay, well, let me ask you this. I asked you what comes to mind when you think about school, right? So you told me at your old school, you think about you and your friends sitting in the cafeteria, socializing, laughing, having a good time. Okay. So here today at school, is that the same mental picture that comes to mind when you think about school?
No.
What mental picture comes to mind when you think about school now?
Well, I'm by myself at the cafeteria at the table and eating by myself.
Okay. So what we do know is those mental pictures can change, right? Because if I ask you at your last school, when you think about school, what comes to mind, it would be a more of a joyous memory, right? Now, not so much. You're in the cafeteria eating lunch by yourself, right?
Yeah.
But the important point is that those mental images can change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Based on our behaviors. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get into a little bit today. Okay, so next thing I want to know, Ariel, is just front and center. What is it that you want? And I know that seems like a simple question, but it's important for us to know what we want so that we can work to achieve that, right? Versus changing goals and just doing different actions. So what is it that you want?
I want to have friends.
You want to have friends, okay? Very simple. All right. Based on your current actions, are you headed in that direction to make friends?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. So talk to me a little bit about what you are doing to make friends.
Well, in class I sat next to this person.
Okay. So you sit beside a person in class. Okay. How often do you normally sit beside people in order to make friends?
Well, I tried once, but it didn't really work out.
So you hadn't done it again?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about social events? Do you? I know we have the drama club, beta club, science club, and sports, right? And I know you're new to the school, but have you had an opportunity to attend any sports events or any after school clubs?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, let's do what we call a self-evaluation, right? So you told me that you are headed in the direction to make friends, right? And you told me about some of the things that you're doing. So let's evaluate if what you're doing is truly helping you or is it hurting you, okay? So you said that you, on one occasion, you sat beside a person in order to make a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Was that helpful or hurtful?
I think it was helpful.
Okay, it was helpful. In what way?
Because if I kept trying, then I probably would have made another friend.
Okay.
Or with them.
Okay, so you put yourself in a position to engage with someone. Okay. All right, so you also stated that you have not attended any social events or any during school and after school programs. Would that be helpful or hurtful in regards to you making friends?
I think that would be hurtful.
Okay, tell me about why that would be hurtful.
Because if I were to join or go to an event, I would meet other students and have new friends and talk to people.
Right. So what you're saying is, if you put yourself in a position around students that you're able to engage and talk, that increases your likelihood of making friends, right? Okay, totally understand that. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the act of creating a plan, right? So we know our ultimate goal, we know what we want, right? Which is to make friends, right? We know what we've been doing, we know what has been helpful and what has not been helpful, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to take a look at creating some goals that's going to help us in achieving our goals, okay? So I'm gonna write down the goals because you're gonna take this sheet of paper and you're gonna keep it, right? These are for you, so you're gonna be working on these goals. All right, so let's go through what are some things that we can do to achieve the outcome that we want.
I could try to talk to more people.
Okay, so we can try to talk to more people. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Now, when we say we can try to talk to more people, how can we make that goal a bit more specific?
I could try to talk to 2 or more people a day, probably.
Okay. So we're gonna talk to 2 or more people a day. Okay, awesome. What is another goal that we could do?
When I get mad, I could try to not, roll my eyes or cross my arms.
Okay. So just being aware of what our body is doing, right? When we're having those feelings and we're getting upset, and not appearing that we're closed off or we're not wanting to engage. Okay, so we'll put that down. These are really good goals, by the way. So really good job. All right, what else can we do?
I could probably try out for cheerleading because at my old school, I wasn't cheerleading.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So we can try out for the cheerleading team. And I think cheerleading tryouts are in about 2 weeks, so they are coming up. So we are right on time with that one. All right. Anything else?
Just talking.
Okay, so talking to more people, we have that one, so that's good. So let me just review the goals that you have so far. So you said you're going to you're going to talk to 2 or more people a day. Okay. Is that going to be certain times of the day, or like is it going to be each day during lunch you're going to talk to somebody, or is it going to be during class, after school, during breakfast?
Maybe during class or at lunch.
Okay. All right. Our next goal is we're going to try out for the cheerleading team. We know that's coming up, and that's going to be an awesome opportunity for you to be around your peers and meet new people. All right. And we also have we're going to be mindful of our body, right? And our, rolling our eyes and crossing our arms and being more aware of that. Okay, awesome. All right, so we have those goals down. Now what we're going to do is we'll do what we call our protection plan, okay? And what this is just a way for us to assess our goals to determine are they attainable, right? We don't want to create goals that we're not going to be able to be successful in, okay? So that's the goal here, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read off your goals, and I want you to tell me just yes or no based on the plan that we just created, okay? All right, so my plan is simple.
Yes.
I can do my plan.
Yes.
I can measure if I am successful.
Yes.
Okay? How would you be able to manage if you're successful? How would you measure that?
Because if they work, the plan works, and I would have at least one friend.
Okay. So you're determined, hey, if I know it's successful, if I'm able to make a friend, right? If I'm able to engage with someone and make that connection. So, okay, I just want to make sure we understand how to measure if it's a success or not. Okay. I can start my plan immediately.
Yes.
Okay. If I need help, I can go to my school counselor.
Yep.
Okay. I am in control of my plan.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean by I am in control of my plan?
That I know my plan and I know that I can do it.
Okay. So simply knowing that, hey, this is my plan, I am in control of it, I make the decisions, right? I can initiate conversation, I can engage with people, right? If I'm in the cafeteria, I can choose to sit by myself, or I can choose to go sit over where a group of people are, because that would increase my likelihood of talking to people and building a relationship, right? All right, awesome. All right, I am committed to following my plan. What does that mean? I am committed to following my plan.
That I'm going to keep trying to follow my plan instead of just, sitting alone at lunch when I could talk to other people that are in a group.
Right. That means that you are committed to doing what you said you would do. Not saying that, oh, well, I talked to one person today, so I'm just going to skip it for a day or two. No, you have to be committed, right? If your goal that we wrote down, you're going to talk to at least 2 people a day, that's exactly what we're going to do, right? We're going to stick to the goal, talk to 2 people a day. If one person is not receptive and doesn't want to talk to me, it's okay. I'm going to talk to another person that day, right? I'm going to stick to the plan because I know my ultimate goal is to make friends. All right, and last question, I can repeat my plan.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That I can keep, doing it every day.
Absolutely. I can do it as much as I need to achieve my goal. Okay. So you've answered each question yes, right? So this looks like a well-developed plan. Okay. So that's our plan. Okay. So just kind of go over the next steps. So I'm going to give you your goals. And we're going to meet in about a week. So I'm going to meet with you on next Monday. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to go over these goals, exercise them, and then we're going to touch bases to determine how effective they are, right? Determine if there's anything that we need to tweak or change, okay? And just kind of see where you are, okay? Does that sound like a good plan?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ariel, for coming in, okay? Let me give you a pass for class, and I will see you on next Monday.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.